Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Evan. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Thank you for waiting for me for tonight. Welcome to Listen and Speak. How are you, Evan?
Not so good.
Oh no. Actually, I also have like a very terrible cold tonight. That's why I don't feel fine as well. But still here to help you with your English class. I hope you're ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
So let's have this one, Evan.
Yeah.
Let me
What?
share your book. So we will continue with our lesson, okay? So last time we talked about food chain and what happens inside the food chain. Tonight we will have a new lesson. But before we go there, I have two questions for you as a review, okay?
Oh. Okay.
Number one, what does a food
Um,
chain show?
what predator eats what? True.
Okay. So, in other words, food chain shows us how food flow in the ecosystem from smaller animal to a bigger one. Okay?
Hmm.
How about number two? Can you help me with number two? Let's read it first, please.
What is the difference between consumers and producers?
What is the difference of consumers and producers? What do you think?
Consumer?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
When we say
What was consumer?
consumers, like us, we consume other organisms to survive. We can't make
Okay.
our own food.
Consumers hunt sometimes.
Very good. Consumers
Producers
hunt for food.
doesn't.
Yes, that's good because producers can make their own food like plants. Okay? So that's very nice, Evan. Thank you for sharing your ideas about our previous lesson. Tonight, let's have a new one. It's all about habitats. Can you say that?
Habitats.
Habitat. So habitats means different places where organisms thrive and try to survive. So the first one here we have this. What's this?
Tundra.
What is tundra?
A large, flat, and cold area of land where no trees grow.
Yes, tundra is a large flat area. So as you can see, we can't see any trees here, but sometimes there are plants. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, tundra. So it's very cold and it's very hard to survive here. Okay? So if you want to visit tundra, be sure that you keep a lot of food in your backpack. So let's have this one. What's this?
Woodland.
Woodland. So as you can see in the name, what can we see here?
Tree.
Trees. Very good. That's where we get woods from trees and plants. So it's an area of land on which you can see many trees grow. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes we mistaken this place as a jungle. Okay. But somehow we call that place a woodland. How about the next word? Can you help me?
Habitat.
Habitat. So what is a habitat?
The home for an
The home
animal
of.
or plant.
Okay, that's not
Oh,
for. The home of an animal or a plant. So,
yeah.
like us, we have our habitat, we have our home, which is inside our house. And for other organisms and for other living things, they have different habitats. Like this bird, The bird's habitat is on top of the tree. They make a nest there. Okay? So
Yeah.
different animals, different plants, they have different habitats. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for example of a habitat is this one.
Mm. Oh,
What's this?
salt water.
Salt water. So this is a habitat for some fish too. Okay? So what is the salt water, Evan?
Or found in water that contains salt.
Okay, so usually this is what we can see near the shore, at the beach, sea, or ocean. Okay?
Mm.
It's a very salty water. How about the next one, Evan?
Oh,
What's this?
fresh water.
Fresh water. So unlike salt water, fresh water, they don't have any salt, or if they have very little. Okay?
Mm.
So where can we find fresh water?
Mm. Pond.
Pond? What else?
River.
River, lake,
Mm.
spring. Okay? So that's
Oh, in our house.
that's a different kind of water. That's something fresh for your body. Okay, something that you can drink. But here when we say fresh water, this is a habitat for underwater living things. Okay? Okay,
Yeah.
let's have the next one. The next word is
Moist.
moist. So when we say moist, what is that?
Moist is a little bit wet.
Yes, a little bit wet. So this is a perfect place, um, like to plant um some plants. Okay, and this is where snails go. They love here. This is where frogs lay their eggs because it's very moist. So this is a very interesting spot when you see one. So a land can be moist. There are a lot of reasons. Maybe it just rained a while ago. There was a very heavy rain. It made the ground very moist. Or maybe it's near some bodies of waters like lakes, ponds, ocean, or rivers. So let's go to our next page. But before that, let's have this one. We have one word here. What's this, Evan?
Mm. Coat.
Quote. So, one way on how animals adapt to their environment is by their coats or thick fur. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you know some people hunt bears? They will get the bear's skin and then they will make it a coat or a jacket.
Yeah, I know.
That's very cruel. Do you support people who hunts animals and make it like jackets? Do you like that?
Support? What is
Yeah.
support?
Support means you agree of hunting
Mm.
animals and
No,
getting their skin.
no.
Oh, yes. So you should not support those because that is actually really cruel. Okay? So now let's have the next one here, down here. We have this pictures, Evan, and I need your help.
Okay, okay. Mm. Oh,
Here we have various kinds of habitats or places where organisms live.
woodland, desert, tundra, ocean, lake.
Okay, so if you will be an animal, Evan, what animal do you want to be? You need to consider the place where you will live, okay? For example, I want to be a bird, so maybe I live in woodland.
Uh, I want to be, oh, I think, squirrel.
Oh, where will you live?
Woodland.
Woodland too? Oh, you will take my tree. You're a squirrel. Will you go to my nest? Because I'm a bird.
Yeah,
Or you will steal my eggs?
I will eat.
Oh no. Okay, so let's have the next one. We have woodland, desert. So what animal lives in desert?
For the camel.
Camel. They live in the desert. What else?
Hmm?
What else?
And the fox.
The fox. That's correct. How about in tundra? It's a very
Oh,
cold, icy, flat place.
oh yeah, bear.
In tundra? Yes,
Yeah,
maybe it's a polar bear,
yeah,
the white one. But if it's filled with ice, but when it's brown like this, what do you think? What kind of animal would live here?
bear.
A brown bear?
Yeah.
But there are no trees. Bear will choose woodland. The brown bear.
Mm,
Maybe
tundra.
snakes. Snakes can live here under the ground. Maybe some insects too. Some cats. How about here? Ocean. Ooh. If you will be an ocean animal, what do you want to be?
I wanna be. I want to be the.
You want to be what?
I think. Hmm. The blue whale.
I'm the blue whale. Or
Blue
maybe
whale. I want to be.
I want to be an octopus. You know why?
There's many legs.
And they are very intelligent animal. Okay? Octopus is
Oh, I
very
want to
intelligent
be
one.
dolphin.
Yes, dolphins are one of the most intelligent animals under the water too. That's nice. So let's have the next one. We have lake. What animal lives in the lake?
Alligator.
Alligator. What else?
Lake.
Huh?
Mm, of course, I think fish.
Fish. Yes, that's correct. Fish, dogs. Um,
Dog?
dog? Really? A dog?
You said dog.
Oh, I said duck.
A dog.
Okay, maybe some butterflies and insect too because we have some plants there. Thank you very much for sharing your ideas, Evan. Now let's go here. Oh wow, look. We have fresh water versus salt water. Okay, so what animals can we see in fresh water? Can you help me?
Frog, beaver, carp.
Okay, how about in salt water? What can we see in salt water?
Dolphin, jellyfish, squid.
Okay, that is correct. So in different habitats, we can see different animals. So will you prefer going boating to the river or going boating at the sea?
River.
Yeah, me too. Because for me, sea is a very like deep and it's very wide and it's very scary if you'll go in the middle of it. So yeah, I'll choose a river as well. So let's go here. Thanks for sharing your idea, Evan. Now we have this one. We will use the words that we learned a while ago to complete these sentences together, okay? Can you help me with number one?
Number one. B.
Okay. You need to read it
A.
for me, please.
We can see polar bears and tundras, which are cold habitats with no tree.
Oh, cold. Is it a cold habitat? I think it's a cold island, cold desert. But yeah, these two can be answers. Now let's have number 3 and 4.
Moths living in moss?
Moss. Do you know what is a moss?
No.
Let's see. What is a moss? This one. Can you see?
Ah, yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, the Philippines all go in Paris Olympic.
oh yeah, in the gymnastics, right?
There is no gold medals.
Oh, I think he got 2 gold medals for gymnastics.
Filipino,
Yeah, it's a Filipino, and we're so proud of him.
then silver.
Oh, I think it's gold, 2 gold medals.
Just two?
Yeah, but we're happy with that, you know,
Korea
because
is 10.
oh, that's nice.
Oh, I said 11?
Oh, that's nice. Koreans are really great at sport, but we're already happy with that because not
Why?
all the time we get like gold medals. So we're already proud of our athlete. His name is Carlos Yulo, by the way. So let's have this one. Let's go with number 3.
Moms living in woodlands. Oh, lakes?
Oh, it's woodlands. That's
Yeah,
correct.
B.
Grow
Grows
tall,
well in Moses,
moist,
moist
moist
area.
areas. Very good. How about number 5 and number 6?
Squids are mm, saltwater animals
While
living in the ocean, while freshwater
animals.
animals like frogs live in lakes.
Okay, that's very fast. Good job. Evan, now let's have this one. You need to tell me what's the habitat. Is it freshwater or saltwater?
Saltwater.
First one is saltwater,
Yeah, and freshwater.
freshwater, and freshwater. Very good. You got the correct answers. Now, let's go back to the words that we learned a while ago, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you help me?
A little bit wet. Moist. Moist.
Okay, a little bit wet is moist. How about the next one?
Or found in water that contains salt. Mm,
Contains salt.
salt water.
Okay,
The
number 3.
whole of an animal or a plant habitat.
Okay,
A
the whole
large
animal
flat and
plant.
cold area and land where no trees grow. What tundra?
Tundra. Number 5.
Or found in water that does not contain salt.
What's that?
Fresh water.
Fresh water. See? That's good. Number
Yeah, and
6.
An area of land on which many trees grow. Woodland.
Wood, woodland. Very good. That's amazing. See, you got all of the correct answers. You can remember so well. Now let's have this one, Evan. It's time for us to true or false quiz. So let's try number one. What's that? Oh, it's a flashlight?
No. Microscope.
Oh, what's that?
It's mini.
Oh, it's a camera?
Microscope.
Oh, how do you use it? Mm.
I put something in here.
Oh, wow. It looks like a tool from a robot. So let's have this one. Evan, can you help me with number one?
Okay. There are a lot of trees in the woodland.
There are a lot of trees in
True.
the woodland. The answer is
True.
the answer is true. Very good. Number two.
It's dry and hot in June. False.
Why? Why is it false?
It is cold
Can you correct the
and
sentence?
wet in tundras.
Mm-hmm. Very good. How about number three?
Freshwater plants grow in the ocean.
What do you think? Freshwater plants.
False.
False. Because freshwater plants grow in fresh waters too, like rivers, lakes, and a lot more. So that's nice. See? You got all of the correct answers. Thank you very much. Try this. So here, Evan, we have a story to read.
Habitat.
Habitat. Oh, look at the picture first. What can you see in the picture?
Poodle bear. Their eyes are like this.
Oh yeah, it's very small. Yes, do you know that nowadays, a lot of polar bears extinct and die? Do you know why? Do you know why they die and extinct?
There is many water.
Yes, and there are no ice left. So they live in very cold places, but the weather nowadays they are getting hot and hotter, and it melts the ice where they live, and that's very hard for them. So one day polar bears will be extinct if the climate will not improve. So let's have the next one. Let's read this together.
A tundra is a very cold habitat. There is a lot of snow in the winter. Plants living in the tundra do not grow very tall, and they grow close together. Close together. Tundra animals like polar bears and wolves have thick coats to keep them warm. A woodland is a habitat that gets a lot of rain and has many trees. The soil is moist. The many producers and consumers live in woodlands. A desert is a very dry habitat with sandy soil. It is very hot in the day and very cold at night. Few producers or consumers live in deserts. The ocean is the biggest habitat. Many types of water, plants, and animals live in the ocean. They have adapted to live in the ocean. Lakes are freshwater habitats that are on land. Freshwater plants and animals live in lakes.
Nice reading. So before we go, I want you to answer some questions, okay?
Yeah,
So animals that live in tundras, they have very thick what?
clothes.
They have very thick coats. Why? Why do they need the thick coats?
They are cold.
Why? Why do they need it?
They are a lot of snow.
So they need to keep their body warm. Can you say that?
Huh?
They need to keep their body warm.
They need to keep their body warm.
Very good. So that's the main reason why they have very thick coats. Now let's have the next one. Next question, okay?
Okay?
Okay, so what can you see in woodland?
Many trees.
Nice one. How about the soil in woodland? What kind of soil do we have in woodland?
Moist. Oh,
We have moist,
yeah.
moist soil.
I.
Can you say that?
Moist soil.
Moist soil. Very good. Now let's have the next one, okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Try the next one. Hmm. Next question. It is a very dry and sandy habitat. What is it? It's a very dry
Present.
and sandy.
The desert.
Very good. It's a desert. Nice one. Now we're ready to try this. Different kinds of habitats. Let's start with the tundra.
Tundras are very and cold and yeah, cold.
Very good. Nice. How about the next one? Woodlands.
Wood.
Hello?
We are not good.
Do you know the answer for number for woodland?
Yeah, but my mom and dad are fighting.
I can't hear you.
My mom and dad are fighting.
Oh, that's okay. You need to answer. Okay?
Woodlands have a lot of trees and the soil is
Like it's a
moist.
bit wet. Yes, it's moist. How about number three? Let's talk about desert.
Deserts are very dry.
Very good. Very dry habitats. Imagine how can camels survive in desert?
Mm,
Do you know how? Do you know a camel? Do you know what is a camel?
yeah, they
They have
don't need
like a,
to.
they have humps like this on their backs, right?
Yeah,
Actually, inside here there are water. They store water here.
But
Okay.
some teachers said there are no water.
Yes, but when camels go to their home, most of their owners they let them drink water there before they go to the desert. And when they drink a lot until they fill their containers inside. So when they go out and carry things under the very hot sun and dry land of the desert, they have something to sip inside their body. So let's have the next one, please.
Desert,
Like we're done with ocean, with desert, right?
yeah,
We'll be talking about ocean.
fresh, salt water.
Mm-hmm. Salt water what?
Plant-
Let's continue
Plants
reading.
and animals live in the ocean.
Very good. How about the next one?
Freshwater plant and I can see. Yeah. Plants and animals live in the ocean, and freshwater plants and animals live in the ocean lakes.
Okay. See, you got all of the correct answers. That's
It's
amazing.
so
Evan, thank you very much. Now, we're not done yet. We still have time left. And I want you to go here, okay?
yummy.
Okay, so let's answer this together. Can you help me?
Oh, desert is different from a tundra because it is very dry in the day.
Okay.
Hot? Ah, yeah,
Are you
dry.
sure?
Hot?
Yes, actually the answer there is hot. Okay, because tundra it's
Oh,
cold during night and during day. But in the desert,
okay.
when it's daytime, it's very
Mm-hmm.
hot. How about
Yes.
number two?
A polar bear has a sea coat to keep it warm.
Is also correct. A polar bear has a thick coat. How about number three?
The desert is a difficult habitat to live in. So so few producers live there.
Okay, that's true. So when you go to the desert, you can see plants, like green plants. If you see one, it's a very small, like cactus, like plants that can survive in very dry and hot places. So not like in woodland that you can see a lot of trees. How about the next one?
The woodland has a moist soil. Mm, and like mm, because it is a dry habitat.
Oh no, woodland is a dry
So
habitat?
few
No,
producers are on farm.
no, it's letter A. We're
Why?
talking about the type of soil here. Okay, can you read it again, please?
And the woodland has moist soil, and the desert has sandy soil.
Very good. See, you got it. So let's have the next one. Before we go, we have two questions for you. Can you answer number one?
What is a woodland habitat like? Mm,
What do you think?
woodland habitat. The woodland habitat is dry,
No, it's not
have
dry.
many trees.
Okay, the woodland habitat has many trees. How about the soil? Is it dry? Is the soil dry in the woodland?
I think so.
No, it's moist.
Oh,
We already learned that a while ago. You forgot?
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Woodlands
yeah,
have a lot of trees and the soil is
yeah, yeah.
moist.
Voice.
So this should be your answer for this question. Can you answer number one again?
Oh, woodland habitat. Oh, It has many trees and soil is moist.
And the soil is moist. How about number two?
What kind of habitat do saltwater animals and plants live in?
What kind of habitat do saltwater animals and plants live in?
Saltwater in ocean.
Okay,
Yeah,
very good. So we can say saltwater animals and plants live in ocean.
yeah.
One more time.
Oh, the
Saltwater animals.
saltwater animals and plants live in ocean.
Nice one. That's it. You did it, Evan. So we are almost done for tonight. I'm just gonna show you what will be our next lesson, okay?
Yeah.
So our next lesson will be about Earth's structure. So we will talk about what is Earth, what can you see in Earth, and what other things do we need to learn about Earth. Oh, this is so cool. I want to start learning this one next meeting. So after that, we have a story to read, and then same thing, we answer questions about it. So that's it for tonight. So we're almost done. But before we go, I want you to have a very quick review about our lesson. I will ask random questions, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. So if you answer the question, you'll get the point, okay? If you can't answer the question, I'll get the point, okay? So this is Evan and this is teacher. So let's start. First question is, can you give me an animal that lives in fresh water?
Freshwater frog.
Oh, very good. That's your point. Can you give me an a habitat that is very dry and has sandy soil?
Sandy soil. Uh,
Dry
desert.
desert. How about it's very cold, flat, and there are no trees.
Tundra.
Tundra. Oh no, you got it all correct. I lose. So that's it for tonight, Evan. Thank you very much. I hope you learned something from teacher Anna tonight. Let's see each other again next week, okay?
Okay.
Goodbye and thank you.